With smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. I'm back with another Thomas Sowell reaction video. And I've been enjoying these reaction videos to Thomas Sowell because he brings a lot of facts to the table. He also has his opinions, and he also has a lot of things that could be considered as theory, right? Um, I definitely enjoy the things he has to bring to the table, especially facts like the one facts never taught. We've never been taught in school about slavery. That was very interesting. Everything he says is pretty interesting, right? As far as me, when you guys come to this channel, I'm always gonna build, right? So if Thomas Sowell says something that I may agree with, or if I add something in a pot from something else, that's called building knowledge, right? Even if I kind of go somewhere else, it's still something. It still may be something that someone else has not heard. Um, this is my channel. I'm free to do that, right? I have that freedom. So this is for the people who comment and like want to debate or be like, oh, he wasn't even talking about that. Knowledge is meant to be built upon. We're not staying limited in a box, right? So with that being said, if you guys want to check out the original link to this video, it will be in the description. Go ahead, hit that like, go ahead, hit that subscribe, and go ahead and hit that notification. This is going in my Thomas Sowell playlist, so if you haven't checked out the others, it'll be right in the playlist. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into this. Thomas Sowell, worst president ever. Who y'all think is going to be? Before I press play, tell me right now who you think the worst president is before I even get into this. I'll give y'all a couple seconds. All right. Let's see if you're right.
Let's turn to the politics of the day for a moment. Thomas Sowell on Donald Trump. Quote, what is remarkable is that after 6 years of repeated disasters under a glib egomaniac in the White House, so many potential voters are turning to another glib egomaniac to be his successor. Close quote. Oh, come on. Aren't you being a little hard on both Barack Obama and Donald Trump?
I thought I was pulling my punches.
Donald Trump is simply not suited to be president?
Okay, so I actually like the fact that he's basically like, I feel like I was pulling my punches. He's not biting his tongue. He feels how he feels, and you gotta respect that because too many people play the fence or try to just be biased to a certain side. It's crazy. A lot of sheep out here.
I think that's true as an understatement.
All right.
Nor is the current president.
I was going to say Barack Obama is the president.
Yes.
Glib egomaniac. How bad has he been? Where does Barack Obama rank in your mind, you who know so much history, among the worst American presidents?
He has displaced Jimmy Carter from that position.
The worst.
The worst.
Worse than James Buchanan.
Yes.
Worse than Richard Nixon.
Yes.
All right.
Richard Nixon did not, after all, put us in danger of nuclear attacks, probably within the lifetime of people living today.
The Iran deal will do that.
Yes.
All right.
We're committed to stopping the Israelis from stopping the Iranians from getting a nuclear weapon. That's part of the deal.
When I interviewed George Gilder about 6 or 7 months ago, George Gilder known to both of us, he contended that with the right policies, the economy, coming back to the international scene in a moment, but the economy would actually turn around quite quickly. The American economy can be revived quite quickly. Cut taxes, peel back regulation, and you'd see another version of the early 1980s. You agree?
Yes.
All we have to do is get out of the way in a certain sense.
Yes. I mean, there was when Warren Harding took office in 1921, the unemployment rate was around 12%. Warren Harding did absolutely nothing. As the government's revenue fell because of the downturn.
From how he breaking everything down, it sounds like it's a real nightmare on Elm Street out here. That's all I'm saying.
He cut government spending. Now both those things are things that drive the Keynesians crazy.
Right.
The following year, unemployment had fallen to about half that level.
Within a year.
Yes. And then a year after that, it fell yet again. There is a history. The first time the federal government intervened in the economy to get us out of a downturn was in 1930. Now, which means that for more than 150 years, the federal government just stood by and twiddled their thumbs while the economy recovered on its own. And all that time, there was never a depression as bad as the 1930s depression, where there was all kinds of intervention, beginning with Herbert Hoover help us, and then amplified by Franklin D. Roosevelt. So in terms of you looking at what happened as a matter of fact, again, there was no Federal Reserve prior to 1914. The Federal Reserve was created in order to, one, cut back on bank failures, reduce.
So how you guys feeling so far about what he's saying? I'm gonna let you guys tell me in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know how you guys feel about this.
Inflation and prevent deflation. All of those things reached historic highs never seen before under the Federal Reserve. So the idea was wonderful. It's only the reality that didn't cooperate.
What I like about that is, like I said, he comes with those facts. What he was just on here saying about, the Federal Reserve and, the Great Depression. These are all things that can definitely be researched, and that's what I appreciate. He didn't just jump on anyone's bandwagon or try to, sometimes when people are asked questions like that, they'll immediately start praising someone else. Like, okay, well, this person, and it just feels like kind of fanboyish or, cult-like in a sense. I see a lot of that in America, a lot of cult-like mentality. And there's people that's not going to like me saying that. But once again, I have the right to say how I feel. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments. I'll be reading the comments, and I'm interested to know what you guys think. So much love to everybody. I'll be reading.